I am Batman. I mean, average sniper.
What's up, guys and gals? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another episode of Learning to LAV. Just kidding. Just kidding. But this is probably the first Battlefield video I've uploaded where there will be absolutely zero sniping. And let me tell you why. So basically, I looked at all the comments and responses and, just comments and things people had to say on the last video I did. And it seems like the topic that was under the most discussion was thermal optics on vehicles. So I decided to go get myself a LAV and exclusively drive it around and force myself to only respawn in it and see how many kills I could get in one game with thermal optics and active protection equipped. My secondary weapon is a tow missile for fighting off other vehicles and occasionally infantry. So if you remember the last video, and some parts of this video are sped up because it was actually like a 30-minute gameplay, and so I sped up the boring parts where I was just driving in between objectives, to find the next fight or to capture. See, when I'm in a vehicle, I like to use it to help my team and capture objectives. I'm not selfish with it. And what I mean by that is seems to be a lot of players out there who get in the vehicle, who get in the vehicle, and they just basically like to snipe with it and take out infantry. They don't help capture objectives or do anything that would actually, help their team unless they're playing defense on a hot objective. But I can't stand it when vehicles just sit on the spawn or sit out, way far away somewhere. Don't help their team at all, don't capture any objectives, they don't play offensively, and they basically just go for infantry kills to help out their own kill-death ratio. I do not play like that. I believe in playing aggressively when you're playing Conquest, aggressive offense and aggressive defense. Don't stay in the same place the whole time, especially if you're in a vehicle. Use the vehicle to help your team, and that's just my opinion, but I think that basically anybody that's playing Conquest, playing Battlefield, as long as it's not team deathmatch, should be playing for the benefit of the team, even if you possibly go negative on your kills, which I do a lot when I'm playing aggressively. Well, not a lot, but it's not uncommon for me to have more deaths than kills, but still have the highest score on the team and help my team win. I just don't like it when you have selfish players that only care about their kill-death ratio and they let their team lose because they don't want to run in and take any risks of dying, to capture a hot objective. I will always be on the hot objectives, sniping, not sniping, whatever. If you want to play, incredibly defensively or from really far away, there are other game modes that let you play like that without rushing up to the objective. But in Conquest, I like to play as an aggressive player regardless of whether I have a vehicle or not. So, got a little off topic there. Let me go back to the main topic, and that's the thermal optics on the vehicles. If you've been watching this so far, and I'm pretty sure you have, you can see that these guys are just getting completely destroyed by this LAV that I'm in. I did not have a squad. I was playing by myself, but there were a couple players that were very supportive that rode second gun with me, and they never stole the LAV when I got out to repair it, which is probably another important thing I like to do is run engineer when I'm driving a vehicle so that I can repair it when it needs to be repaired. I used to just spawn in as a sniper, but I stopped doing that because if you're going to drive a vehicle, you might as well have a repair tool on you. And also because I play hardcore, the vehicle health does not regenerate by itself. You have to get out and you have to repair it, or you have to have a teammate, that's willing to be your repair bitch. Or I guess that's what they say, repair bitch. Probably one of the most important players in the game when you're running a vehicle. So anyway, thanks for all the feedback on the last video about the thermal optics. And I do think, I already said this, I do think it's overpowered. It's very hard to be a ground soldier. It's very hard to be a sniper when a vehicle with thermal optics equipped can see you from far away. And you will see a few times, more than a few times in this video, where I pick off people that were absolutely no threat to me, but I could just see that they were camping somewhere, sniping in, the distance, and it was so easy for me to take them out with the LAV. Now, let's talk about destroying an LAV or a tank. Not that hard to do. if you have team support. Um, assuming you're a ground soldier and you don't have your own vehicle. If you're a sniper, you can use C4, the recon class. I think there's another class too. I think support has C4. I'm not 100% on that, so don't hate me if I'm wrong. 3 C4s to kill a full health LAV or tank. And it used to be 2, but they updated it. And that's one way to do it, but you actually have to get close enough, you know, to kill it. And you will see that the few times I do get killed in the LAV, I think 3 of them are from C4. And 1 of them is from another vehicle that takes me out. If you have another vehicle, and you have the right, if you have the right attachments on it, I guess, then you'll be able to go up against a tank or an LAV or whatever, and you know, win as long as you both go in at full health. If you both have the same attachments and you're both accurate, it's basically whoever gets the first shot. Because the first thing you want to do is activate your active protection so the enemy's first shot doesn't count. Or second or third shot. I guess it doesn't matter, but I like to keep my health as high as possible. So when you're going into a battle against another vehicle, it's anyone's game. If you're going into a battle against 2 vehicles and you only have 1, you're fucked. But right now I want to talk about the ground soldier, because I would say that the majority of the time I play as the recon class. You already know that if you're subscribed to my channel. And I just found it incredibly annoying that I would find a good place to snipe down on an objective or defend it or whatever. Say I'm in a campy mood, you know, and I want to, you know, I'm still playing aggressively and playing aggressive defense. I'm moving from objective to objective and defending it so the enemy can't take it while the rest of my team captures, you know. When the vehicles are running around the map with thermal optics, it is like impossible to do that. You know, I expect more now to get killed by a tank or an LAV driving by with thermal optics than I do to get killed by another sniper. I think the thermal optics is a pretty ingenious thing, but I think it's pretty clear when something's overpowered. By the end of this gameplay, well, my capture card, my PVR cut off the last couple minutes. I don't know why it fucked up somehow, but I end up going 60 kills and 5 deaths. And one of those deaths was actually a suicide. I redeployed myself so I could get back into the LAV. So technically, the enemy only killed me 4 times, and I killed them 60 times. And I haven't even been playing Battlefield for a year. You know what I'm saying? That should be something that only a Battlefield veteran should be able to do. If there's something in the game that allows you to go, you know, that many kills and that little amount of deaths, you got to ask yourself, is it overpowered? You know, I don't get 60 kills every time I play. Heck, I like to be in the top scoring players, but a lot of that's from capturing objectives and things. Here's what I was talking about. That tank killed me, so I spawned in with a small and took it out because I already had taken most of its health down. And then I was like, you know what? I'm getting back in the LAV, so I suicided myself and you know, waited for the LAV to come back. LAV only takes about a minute to respawn, which is pretty cool. The tank takes about 2 minutes to come back. But I have more kills in the LAV than I do with the tank, and that's because the cannon on it is so powerful for killing infantry. I'm not saying I don't think they should do away with thermal optics completely, but I think they should really dumb down how far they can see. If it sees people within like a 50-meter distance, I think that would be perfect, because that's going to be people that might pose a direct threat with you with C4, rocket launchers, things like that. I don't think you should be able to shoot people that are super far away in the distance with the thermal optics. I don't think it should be able to pick up heat signatures from that far away. And even if it is possible in real life, which I'm not sure whether it is or not, I think it's just part of the game that's a little overpowered. And I'm not complaining. I'm just making this video because you guys commented so much on the thermal optics, and I found it so easy. If all I kept doing was respawning in the LAV, it was so easy to get all these kills. I mean, this is literally a massacre. And I will not play like this every game, but I actually run into players who do. They will only spawn in vehicles. If there's no vehicles available, they won't spawn in. You will rarely catch them on their feet. And they'll be getting, you know, the highest kill death ratios every game because they're only playing in vehicles. And sure, it does take a little bit of skill to play in the vehicles, especially in hardcore mode when the vehicles don't repair themselves. You need to be an engineer, or you need to have a repair tool. By the way, I'm stuck here. That's why I'm not moving. The fucking LAV got stuck on a log. I guess that's that's a little balance to how much destruction I've been, putting out on these guys this match. But yeah, I got stuck on a log. No hope of getting it off in hardcore, because if somebody puts C4 on you, it'll just blow you up. But actually, there is hope. The only thing you can do is have a teammate get another vehicle, like a Jeep or a tank, and run into you so hard that it knocks you off of where you are. Right here, I'm about to get killed. I think it's by C4. Get out to repair, and I guess my secondary gunner guy wasn't doing his job, and we got C4'd. So it is possible for the LAVs and tanks to get taken out by ground soldiers, but with the thermal optics, they did make it pretty hard. And like I said, up close, I totally agree with that. Far away, I don't think the thermal optics, I think that's a perfect way to balance it. Just don't let the thermal optics see things from far away. You guys that commented that, I completely agree with you. And don't think I'm putting anybody down, that disagrees with me. I'm not putting you down. I'm just making this video as a response to all those comments, because I obviously can't respond. There were so many of them, and they were so long, which is awesome. I'm going to try to respond to them all, but the main reason I'm making this video is as a response. So please don't take offense if you don't share the same opinion as me. It's cool. We can still be friends. You can still watch my video. I don't care. This world would be a really boring place, if everybody just agreed with everybody. So if you don't, if you don't like what I'm saying, just tell me to go fuck myself. And I probably won't, but you never know. You might get lucky. Anyway, get out to repair here, and yeah. Oh wait, I thought I did die there. Yeah, C4. So that was the third time I got C4'd, and the first time I died was from another vehicle. My capture card's gonna cut off pretty soon. The game ended at 60 kills and 5 deaths. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I have a little special treat for you in case you're interested. After the credits, that's what I call them, all the stuff that comes up at the end of my videos that says, "Hey, subscribe to me," or whatever the fuck, I have to put that in because everybody does. How are you gonna know to subscribe if I don't push it in your face every 5 seconds? Oh, by the way, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so I can get rich and make YouTube money, because I'm totally fucking broke, and I don't make any money right now because I'm broke. Sorry. I'm talking a little fast now because the video is coming to an end, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. Stay tuned if you want. After the credits, there's like a 3.5-minute video that I made personally for one of my online friends to teach them how to use a tank, and he thought it was so funny he asked me to put it on YouTube, and I was like, no, I don't, that doesn't correspond to anything. But this video it actually does correspond to, because it's all about the vehicles and the thermal optics. So if you want to see that video I made for a friend that I think's kind of funny, just go ahead and stay tuned. There goes my phone. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time on the next episode. Later. So I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 4 with my buddy Gary, and the motherfucker does not know how to set up a tank. He gets in a tank and immediately gets us killed. So Gary, I'm making this video for you, and I'll be talking to you directly throughout the rest of the video. Gary, you stupid fuck. First thing you need to know is that the tank has 2 guns, alright? It has the goddamn big fucking gun that shoots big fucking bullets and kills vehicles and shit, and then it has the secondary fucking light machine gun that you can equip. You know how your soldier has a sniper rifle and a pistol? Well, the tank has a fucking sniper rifle and a pistol too. So fucking use it. You push Y on your controller to switch back and forth. Then you gotta put thermal optics on so you can see these motherfuckers. Look how easy this is. It's like shooting fish in a fucking barrel, or shooting a moose that just happened to wander into your fucking camp. What the fuck, bro? Alright, sorry. I don't mean to be harsh about this. That's the last thing. Because Gary's a good guy, man. He can take a joke, and he can dish out the jokes too. Oh, look at that. 10,000 XP MBT service star. See, Gary, what I'm talking about? You put this thermal optics on the tank, you will be unstoppable. And most of the kills I'm getting from the machine gun. There's no recoil. Your targets look small because you only have a 1x flare scope, but dude, it's awesome. It's awesome. You know what I'm saying? I mean, usually I'm on the team where the people are like the people I'm shooting at. They don't try to kill the tank at all. Because honestly, if these guys wanted to blow up my tank, all they'd have to do is spawn in with RPGs, and I'd be dicked. I'd be totally dicked, just like Gary gets dicked every time he tries to drive the tank. Remember yesterday, Gary? I was trying to fucking be your passenger in the tank, and you were like, it was Ramadan, and you were like, dude, I'm going to Charlie. And I was like, I pushed the negative button like a million times. I'm like, no, you don't bring the fucking tank to Charlie. Nobody brings the goddamn tank to Charlie. What is wrong with you? But we went to Charlie anyway, and we immediately got fucked. Thanks for that, Gary. That was awesome. Helicopter kill. See that? It's so easy to kill this shit when you when you got the thermal optics on the tank. I like to use the Sabat, whatever, however you call it, and then the light machine gun as the secondary. And I don't know about all the other shit, active camo, radar protection, whatever the fuck that is. I just like shooting people in the tank. It's awesome, and you know that's pretty much all there is to it. So Gary, what I'm trying to tell you, dude, is you need to get in this motherfucking tank, capture some motherfucking objectives so you can get points with it, so you can put thermal optics on and shoot the fuck out of people like I'm doing here. It totally changes the game. In fact, in almost every vehicle that you get into in this game that's dangerous enough, fucking boats, attack helicopters, tanks, LAVs, they all have some kind of thermal optics vision, you know. And I mean, I don't know about the helicopters, actually. I don't fly very much, but I know the LAVs and the tanks and the boats have it for sure, because I have it on all three of those things. That's the difference between life and death, Gary, fucking dick. So stop dicking us in the goddamn tank and try to fucking put some shit on the tank where you can actually get some fucking kills. You dick. Sorry. I get emotional sometimes when I do these videos, you know, trying to show Gary how the fuck to do this. Anyway, that was the tank run. 40 kills, 5 deaths, no big deal. Thermal optics, light machine gun. Let's do this, Gary. Come on, let's do this.